Hey guys, how's your Shield Canine? I'm here with Dizzy. Today I'm going to be working on the distance sit and down. So a lot of people always ask me, how do you do that? How do you train the dog when he or she's at a distance, you say down and the dog just drops? Or you say sit and the dog hits a sit. There are many ways to train it, but I'm going to show you how I start that training with little puppies. Obviously, in order for me to do this, I need to have a dog that has a basic understanding of the positions close up. Now what I need to do is I need to be able to get the dog away from me. So I like using a room like this one that has 1 or 2 corners in it, because what I do is I like to throw the food to the corners. And the corner kind of contains the food, stops it from bouncing too much. So now I have the ability to kind of get the dog away from me. Alright? So I'm going to go with the easiest one first. I'm going to try and shoot for a sit at a distance. Okay? Sits! Good. When I get there, I ask him to sit, but I also threw a hand signal at the dog. And the reason why I threw a hand signal at the dog is because dogs are nonverbal. So I'm actually doing 2 difficult things. I'm not just asking the dog to sit at a distance. I'm also asking her to sit on just my auditory signal. They're more responsive to your nonverbal cues than they are to your verbal cues. Nonverbal communication is very natural for dogs. Verbal communication, not so much. So I want to make things as easy as possible when I'm adding a layer of complexity to what it is that I normally ask the dog to do. And you'll also notice that when I deliver the reward is always thrown behind the dog. I never reward the dog here because I want her to stay over there. One of the big keys to training behavior in dogs is reward placement. If the reward is always here, obviously the dog is going to be attracted to me and drawn to me constantly. Whereas if the reward is over there or at the dog is going to be more satisfied to make the position because they expect the reward to come to them or even to come behind them. And she's also going to figure out something else. The sooner I put my butt on the ground, the faster the reward comes. It's important to not strive for perfection right away, otherwise you're not really going to have it. Nuts! So now I've got a problem. Nuts! So it's important here when the dog is offering me this problem, nuts, that I show the dog that that is not a success. Don't just try and guess. Actually listen to what I'm saying and get it right. So I'll let her finish this up, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about this. So I've got 2 issues. Number 1, obviously I want the dog to perform the command at a distance. But number 2, I also have a dog who doesn't quite have the correct response to the auditory signal sit and plots. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take the dog close, and I'm going to work a little bit on making some success close to me. And I'm also going to do some small exercises. I like to break them up a little bit by doing something else completely different, just to kind of free the